In the next few days, I'll have reason to show to you that the Bank of Ghana is cooking the books. And that audited account that they produce, I wrote to the governor, he responded to me only yesterday. I've gotten a certified copy which I requested from him. I just wanted to be sure that the numbers I'm seeing are indeed the numbers, because I was shocked. I held a press conference in this room when I showed you that the impairment of 48 billion last year, they wrote off 32 billion. They didn't dispute it. So the impairment was what? 16 billion. In this report, in a note, you have indicated in a note that that impairment has increased from 16 billion to 53 billion. Is that not an increase of impairment of about 37 billion? And you write off impairment as an expenditure. When you write off the 37, you see that the Bank of Ghana made a loss of 47 billion, not 10 billion. And you know the amount of money they put in impairment in the accounts? They wrote off 606 million. And that 606 million is only impairment attributable to Cocoa Board debt. The Cocoa Board bills that were restructured. So what happened to the 37 billion impairment? They will have to answer. And I'm surprised. These auditors, I warned them the last time. You were here when I warned Deloitte and Touch. They are my colleagues. They shouldn't think that when we leave practice and we come to work in Parliament, we'll suddenly forget all the principles and the standards that we learned, that we practiced. How do you have a 53 billion impairment and report only 606 million in your accounts? And in your comparative analysis, you are comparing 606 million to 48. When you should be comparing 53 to 48. So 36 billion has been cooked off the books. I will invite you again, and I'll do a thorough job with my colleagues on the Bank of Ghana. And I want to serve notice to the auditors that when NDC assumes power in 2025, we will conduct our own forensic audit. We will not rely on those cookie reports. And people will answer. And if there is the need for us to report the Ghana practice to their global head office, we will do so. Because that is misconduct. You are supposed to allow us to have the fair view of transactions at the Bank of Ghana so that we determine whether we can rely on those reports or not. You go and connive with them and cook the reports. Which auditor does that? Go and catch a thief for me, you go and join the thief.